Welcome to our deep dive into crisis management in the oil industry. Today, we'll explore the critical aspects of preparing for, responding to, and recovering from major adverse events within this vital sector. This content is for industry professionals, students, and anyone interested in the resilience of the oil and gas sector. By the end, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of how crises are managed in this complex environment. So what exactly is crisis management? It's the systematic process of preparing for, responding to, and recovering from major adverse events that threaten to harm people, property, operations, or reputation. In the oil industry, this involves proactive planning, real-time decision-making, and post-crisis recovery efforts to mitigate the impact of unforeseen incidents. Let's look at the types of crises common in this industry. First, we have operational crises. These include equipment failures like blowouts, refinery fires, and pipeline leaks or ruptures, which can severely disrupt operations. Next are environmental crises, perhaps the most publicly visible. These encompass oil spills, gas leaks, chemical discharges, and contamination of water, air, or soil, leading to widespread ecological damage, like the Deepwater Horizon spill in 2010. Humanitarian and safety crises are paramount, involving worker injuries or fatalities, offshore rig accidents, and fires and explosions, demanding immediate and compassionate responses. Cybersecurity crises are a growing threat, including cyber attacks on SCADA systems and data breaches affecting operational or customer data, posing significant risks to infrastructure and privacy. Regulatory and legal crises arise from non-compliance with safety or environmental laws and litigation from governments or affected communities, leading to severe penalties and reputation damage. Finally, reputational crises can severely damage an organization through negative media coverage, social and investor backlash, and activist pressure, often triggered by other crisis types. Now, let's explore the key characteristics of effective crisis management, specifically tailored for the oil industry. A core characteristic is proactive risk management, identifying potential threats like oil spills, security issues, and price volatility, and developing strategies to mitigate them before they escalate. Emergency preparedness and planning involve establishing comprehensive crisis management plans tailored to the industry's unique challenges, including clear roles and responsibilities for crisis management teams. Effective communication is crucial, utilizing streamlined, rapid, and two-way communication channels to keep all stakeholders informed and facilitate quick decision-making and task assignment during a crisis, including transparency with the public and regulatory bodies. Stakeholder engagement means involving and engaging with all relevant parties, from employees to the public and regulatory bodies, to build trust and facilitate effective crisis resolution. Technology integration is vital, employing crisis management software for real-time alerts, automated notifications, and coordinated response efforts across various communication channels like SMS, email, and voice, which enhances safety and reduces downtime. Training and development involve providing specialized training to professionals on crisis management principles, emergency response coordination, scenario-based exercises, and learning from past incidents to bolster future preparedness. Finally, a strong focus on safety and compliance prioritizes the safety of personnel, assets, and the environment, while also ensuring adherence to industry regulations and compliance with legal frameworks. By understanding and implementing these characteristics, the oil industry can effectively mitigate the impact of unforeseen incidents, protect its people, assets, and reputation, and ensure continuity in its operations. Let's explore the key areas where crisis management proves absolutely vital for oil companies. Firstly, it's about protecting lives and the environment. Crisis plans minimize harm from spills, fires, and explosions. This ensures operational continuity and safeguards financial stability, leading to quicker recovery post-incident. Secondly, a well-managed crisis preserves a company's image and fosters public trust. It also signals resilience to investors, safeguarding their confidence and monetary gains. Thirdly, strong crisis management ensures regulatory adherence and facilitates seamless communication, especially in remote offshore operations, enabling rapid information sharing and coordinated responses. Now, let's break down the essential components of crisis management in the oil industry, starting with planning and preparation. Effective crisis management begins with meticulous planning. This includes developing detailed procedures for various scenarios, like environmental spills, and supply chain disruptions, alongside proactive risk assessment to identify potential threats from cyber to geopolitical issues. Business continuity planning ensures essential operations continue during and after a crisis, while emergency response planning outlines immediate actions, often using an incident command system framework. Regular training and drills are crucial. They ensure employees and leadership are well-versed in crisis procedures and can execute them effectively through scenario-based exercises. Next, we move to the critical response phase, where swift and decisive action is paramount. During a crisis, clear and transparent communication is vital, both internally and externally, including with stakeholders, media, and government. Strong crisis leadership and a dedicated crisis management team with defined roles are essential for decisive actions. Immediate measures are taken to control the incident's scope, protecting personnel, the environment, and assets. This includes clear protocols for staff evacuation and swift provision of care for injuries. Finally, the recovery and post-crisis phase focuses on healing, learning, and preventing future incidents. This stage involves assessing damage and developing long-term plans for restoration. A crucial step is the post-incident review to analyze the crisis response, identify lessons learned, and improve future strategies. Continuously adhering to high health, safety, and environmental (HSE) standards is paramount to preventing future incidents and ensuring sustainable operations. Despite robust plans, the oil industry faces unique challenges in crisis management. Operating in politically unstable regions introduces geopolitical uncertainty, while remote locations like offshore rigs and pipelines present significant access challenges during emergencies. Increasing regulatory scrutiny and extreme weather events amplify climate change pressures. Additionally, the complex supply chain demands intricate coordination with contractors and logistics. The industry also battles public skepticism due to its perceived environmental impact, making transparent communication and proactive environmental protection even more critical. In conclusion, crisis management in the oil industry is a dynamic and demanding discipline. It demands foresight, meticulous planning, rigorous training, rapid response capabilities, transparent communication, and an unwavering commitment to safety, environmental protection, and community welfare. Especially in regions like Port Harcourt, a holistic and culturally sensitive approach is not just a best practice, but a prerequisite for sustainable operations.